I wanted to take us back a little bit in time because of the era in which most of the people who spoke met and knew Peter is well represented by the extremely talented expressionists. Peter's been in my life for 50 years. As I was driving here, I was thinking that might be longer than anyone else, and then, oh, how could I forget that Robert and Naomi would be here, and David would be here, and they both beat me in that measure. But it's been 50 precious years, and there are two stories that I think will let everyone who's met him more recently understand that the Peter you come to know is the Peter who was Peter back in his 20s and earlier than that. And the first, I have so many Peter stories, but the first one, I'm only going to tell you here. The first captures, I think, this idea that when Peter gets an idea, like a public affairs, he just doesn't let go. There is this bulldog quality to him. So here he was, a junior, senior in college, and my vision, my image, was Peter insisted that each one of his friends would sit on his legs while he did sit-ups. Just he needed to get those sit-ups. It was a thankless task, not the most pleasant thing to do, but his friends did it. I've never known anyone like it. And the second goes to point of loyalty that John mentioned. And this is a story that I don't think Peter realized that it was told, because it's actually a story about a dream I had. And it was a dream after my husband Eli, Peter's roommate, died. And it was sometime after that. And in that dream, a lot of things were going on. One of the very vivid pictures was a doorway with Peter standing in it, reaching out his hand to him. And it was the expression of love to the woman who married him, and support and friendship. That was an incredibly powerful moment to me. And in fact, he has been there as a close friend to me, a legacy of his friendship with Eli, and a tribute to the loyalty that everybody else here has gotten to relish.
She didn't say is that the sitting on the leg part involved my being on the bed. They would sit on, I would, a 10-pound weight. That was the thing. It was a 10-pound weight. They would sit on the, I was on the bed and I would go down on the floor. And I would, because I had read somewhere that you wanted to be ripped.
As in torn?
And where let me just say, Brandeis didn't really lend itself to ripped. There's a lot of ripped in Brandeis. Back then, there was a certain amount of other midsection issues. So I wanted to be ripped. 10 pounds, thank you.
The rebuttal has been entered for the record. I think Mr. Craig R. Whitney may have some.
There's props.
Documented.
A few weeks ago, I got a call from a loyal friend of mine at something called the Publishers Clearinghouse. Who said that a package had come from Nepal, from a Hotel Shank. Oh, God. Whose quality can be imagined by its name, Hotel Shank. And when I found out what was inside, I was appalled because it could destroy his career and reputation as a publisher. And whoever it was who put this together, and I suspect it was a Russian Soviet or a Chinese KGB type, obviously spied on me because there are pictures in here of us at various stages of our children. And there is a list of dissidents' names that Susan prepared apparently for me when I was in Moscow. But the most appalling thing about it is there's a manuscript in here. It is a spy novel that Peter and I wrote. Wisely, we decided not to try to get it. There are no sex scenes whatsoever. And I thought that as he has been so loyal as you've all here, the most loyalty I could do for him would be to turn it back.
Let it go up in smoke.
We celebrated our 28th birthday together in Saigon. You're 42. Do I play, baby? It's the least I could do on yourself.
I want to read it.
Oh, it's a long.
What's the title?
Well, I'll tell you this, we submitted it to, let's say now, 410 publications.
Trade secret.
Trade secret.
Read the opening paragraph.
Yeah, just read the opening paragraph.
Popular now.
Trade secrets.
I have a publisher in my
We don't do fiction.
Come on, the opening paragraph.
Well, no, actually, what happened was, that I was sitting on the bed, and when it became clear that this was not destined to be, I actually said to Craig, why don't you do the True Life version of it, and we eventually did publish. What was it called? It was called Trade Secrets.
Sounds like a stolen trade secret.
Something, I don't know. Oh, I can't read it. It's too painful.
Spare us the.
No, God, we're just
First sentence. All right.
No, I tell you what. The real problem was that we were in a condition. We've been the hotel Shankar.
Stop
Are
editing.
there small children?
Yeah, lots.
Certainly.
Can't blame nothing you can say.
Can't say everything that we know about the
Can't
whole
blame it
thing.
on the Shankar.
No.
That's good. That is your mom is intervening.
As
It has to be really bad.
much pizza as there is on that table, there were other consumables at the hotel Shankar.
You don't get to talk so much.
All right, I think we have to do a dramatic reading.
Yes.
You wanna
Yes,
do it or
please.
not?
You do it.
All right.
The opening paragraph.
All right. Now hold on. Can I get a clarification on that? The year 20.
And you would pronounce the first, the last name.
Got it. All right. Yeah. August 31st, 9.